Oh, listen to that music. Should you ever get the opportunity to go to France, one thing you must do is visit Bordeaux and have a wonderful wine experience. And our resident wine guru, Hayley Hamilton, recently traveled there and is joining us today to share her experience. Okay, where is Bordeaux exactly?
Basically, we flew into Paris, and then it's about an hour flight southwest, and I think we've got a map that's to kind of show you where it is. We flew into Bordeaux, and then we actually traveled another hour into the Saint-Emilion region. And
Saint-Emilion.
Saint-Emilion, which is on the right bank. You might hear different left bank versus right bank being referred to for Bordeaux wines. The right bank, it's the Merlot-based kind of wines. It's Merlot and Cab Franc predominantly because it's a cooler side of the region.
So is Merlot and Cab, are they Bordeaux?
Yes, yes.
They are?
Yes, those are the grapes of Cabernet Sauvignon, right. Merlot, Cab Franc, Petit Verdot. Those are the grapes of the Bordeaux region.
Is that the most expensive region where the most expensive wines are?
I would say Bordeaux and Burgundy. Burgundy is your Pinot Noir and your Chardonnay grapes. Both of those are the two kind of premier regions of France, but you know, Loire is great, Alsace is great. So there are so many different beautiful regions. But I was able to travel there this year to start, basically there's an organization that started in 1199 by King John, who was the son of Eleanor of Aquitaine. And it's the Girard is this group of ambassadors from Saint-Emilion that basically promote the wine and teach people about the wine and make sure that the quality of the wine is always very, very high. And they do this celebration in September when I was there. And if you'll see on the photo, there's a little bunch of grapes being carried up to the Girard for them to release into the air. And it's the start of harvest. And so it was a really incredible time.
You were there at harvest?
All the grapes were on the vines. I know we've got a few photos of some grapes in a little bit. But in addition to this wonderful experience with all of this history, which I just am in love with, we got to eat a lot, we got to drink a lot, and obviously do some other fun things. So as far as the food, we had an opportunity to do a cooking class, and this is Chef Bertrand, who we have the wine from the winery where he actually conducts this cooking class. It's called Chateau Tourperet. It's a Saint-Emilion Grand Cru, and you can go in and do these cooking classes with Bertrand, and he'll teach you kind of the classic French techniques, which basically involves, yes, a lot of butter and a lot of cream, and so it's all.
They haven't low-fatted that in a long time.
No, they sure haven't. No, they sure haven't. But the nice thing also, which I just find fascinating, there are spas dotted throughout the entire region. The French government basically gives their citizens 3 weeks of kind of paid spa retreats. It's maybe something we should have done because I think it's pretty fascinating.
Okay, may I ask you one thing?
Yes.
Are we well received? Are Americans well received?
They were so lovely to us.
Now you would be because you know everybody over there.
I was there on this kind of trip, and this is actually the spa, La Spa Segura Le Tour. I found it to be a very, very friendly community. And I think that if you go there, and by the end of the trip, they were laughing at me because my French is terrible, but I wanted to embrace it, and I wanted to be a part of it. And I think if you just show them the respect and you love their wines
and you praise their land,
absolutely, absolutely.
What have you brought?
I've got a couple, and I've got a couple other. If you want to stay there, we're showing you. That was a photo of an actual wine barrel hotel.
Yes, I saw, and it's a hotel.
You can go and stay.
Oh my gosh!
And it's just fantastic. We also have a couple wines because that's the end result is that you do want to actually drink these great wines. The one in our glass is like I said, the one from our cooking class.
Is this Saint-Emilion?
Yes, it's a Saint-Emilion Grand Cru.
I used to drink this in the 60s.
It's just so beautiful. There's also a really, really fun opportunity. There's a company called Bee Winemaker that takes you through the entire process of from learning about how the grapes are grown to actually bottling your own wine.
All right,
and so I made this one actually for Gary.
Let me ask you something. Would you come back and let's repeat this so we can get more information?
Absolutely.
But how do people, where do they go to come up and go on a tour like you did?
Well, ours was kind of a media tour, but I will say all of these recommendations, there'll be a post up on my Dallas Uncorked blog just after
what's the name of the blog?
It's DallasUncorked.org.
DallasUncorked.org. You can find all of these great ideas on Hayley's website. I mean, Hayley has got so much to offer, and it's free. See, we get it free. Go to thebroadcasttv.com.